Why did the IUD get invited to all the parties? Because it's always down to prevent a good time. Okay, enough with the dad jokes. Let's get serious about a small device with a big impact. The intrauterine device, or IUD for short. Picture this, a tiny T-shaped device smaller than a matchstick, chilling in your uterus and preventing pregnancy with amazing effectiveness. That's the IUD in a nutshell. It's a long-acting reversible contraceptive, LARC, that's become increasingly popular and for good reason. But don't just take my word for it. We're going to dive deep into the world of IUDs, exploring everything from how they work to who they are best suited for. Buckle up, because we're about to unravel the mysteries of this highly effective birth control method. By the end of this, you'll be well versed in the ABCs of IUDs and ready to make an informed decision about your reproductive health. So whether you're just curious or seriously considering the IUD life, stick around. You're in the right place. Now let's talk about the different types of IUDs available. There are two main types, hormonal and copper. Hormonal IUDs release a small amount of progestin, which thickens cervical mucus and sometimes stops ovulation. Copper IUDs, on the other hand, release copper ions that are toxic to sperm. Both types are highly effective, but they work in different ways and have different side effects. It's important to discuss with your healthcare provider which one might be best for you. One of the great things about IUDs is their longevity. Hormonal IUDs can last anywhere from 3 to 7 years, while copper IUDs can last up to 10 years. This means you can set it and forget it, enjoying long-term protection without the daily hassle of taking a pill. And when you're ready to start a family or switch to another method, the IUD can be removed at any time, with fertility returning to normal almost immediately. So whether you're looking for a short-term solution or long-term peace of mind, the IUD offers flexibility and reliability. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the ins and outs of IUDs, helping you make the best choice for your reproductive health. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you with all the information you need about IUDs. So let's dive in and learn more about this incredible birth control option together. Alright, time to get down to the nitty-gritty. How does this tiny device actually prevent pregnancy? IUDs are like the secret agents of the contraceptive world, working behind the scenes to ensure you stay baby-free. They do this in a couple of ways, depending on the type of IUD. Some release a small amount of the hormone progestin, which thickens cervical mucus, making it harder for sperm to reach an egg. Think of it as setting up a sticky obstacle course for those little swimmers. Other IUDs are hormone-free and contain copper. Copper is a natural spermicide, meaning it creates a hostile environment for sperm, preventing them from fertilizing an egg. Basically, they're like the bouncers of your uterus, turning away any unwelcome guests. No matter which type you choose, IUDs are all about preventing pregnancy before it even begins. They're like the ultimate wingman, always there to have your back and ensure your reproductive freedom. Now, you might be thinking, hold on, there are different types of IUDs. You're absolutely right. There are indeed different types, and understanding the differences can help you make an informed decision. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation. Each type of IUD has its own set of benefits and potential drawbacks, and what works for one person might not be the best choice for another. Let's break down the two main types, hormonal and non-hormonal IUDs. Understanding these categories can help you decide which might be the best fit for your lifestyle and health needs. Hormonal IUDs, like Mirena and Kylena, release small doses of progestin. This hormone is similar to the natural progesterone produced by your ovaries. This hormone not only thickens cervical mucus, making it harder for sperm to reach an egg, but can also lighten periods or even stop them altogether. For many, this can be a significant benefit, especially if they experience heavy or painful periods. Music to some ears, right? Imagine not having to deal with the hassle of monthly periods or the discomfort that can come with them. On the other hand, the copper IUD, also known as Paragard, does its thing without hormones. It's a great option for those who prefer to avoid hormonal methods altogether. It relies solely on copper's spermicidal powers to prevent pregnancy. The copper creates an environment that's toxic to sperm, preventing them from fertilizing an egg. This option is great for those who prefer a hormone-free approach. It's also long-lasting, providing protection for up to 10 years. Choosing between hormonal and non-hormonal depends on your individual needs and preferences. It's important to consider how each type might affect your body and your lifestyle. Factors like your menstrual cycle, medical history, and comfort level with hormones all come into play. For instance, if you have a history of heavy periods, a hormonal IUD might be beneficial. Talking to your healthcare provider is crucial. They can provide personalized advice based on your health history and help you navigate the options. They'll help you weigh the pros and cons of each type and guide you towards the best IUD for your unique situation. Remember, the right choice is the one that aligns with your health needs and personal preferences. Okay, let's talk about why IUDs are gaining popularity faster than a viral TikTok trend. You might have heard about them from friends, seen them discussed on social media, or even read about them in health articles. But what makes them so special? Why are more and more people choosing IUDs over other forms of birth control? The truth is, they come with a whole bunch of benefits that make them a super attractive option for many people. From their effectiveness to their convenience, IUDs are changing the game when it comes to contraception. First off, IUDs are incredibly effective. We're talking about a method that has one of the highest success rates in preventing pregnancy. We're talking over 99% effectiveness rate. That's almost as effective as permanent methods like sterilization, but without the irreversible commitment. That's right up there with sterilization, but without the permanence. This means you get the peace of mind knowing that your birth control is working as hard as you are. So you can say goodbye to those pregnancy worries and hello to peace of mind. Imagine not having to stress about an unplanned pregnancy while you focus on your career, education, or personal goals. Another major perk, they're long-lasting. Depending on the type, an IUD can keep you covered for 3 to 10 years. That's a whole decade of not having to think about birth control. Depending on the type, an IUD can keep you covered for 3 to 10 years. This means fewer trips to the pharmacy, fewer doctor visits, and more time to enjoy life without the constant worry of contraception. Once it's in, you literally don't have to think about birth control for years. Talk about convenience. It's like setting your life on autopilot when it comes to contraception. And unlike other methods like the pill, you don't have to remember to take anything daily. No more daily reminders, no more missed pills, and no more stress about whether you're protected. No more setting those annoying phone alarms. You can finally turn off those daily reminders. Enjoy a more carefree lifestyle. IUDs are the epitome of set it and forget it birth control. Plus, they're reversible. If your plans change and you decide you want to start a family, you can easily have the IUD removed. If you decide you want to try for a baby, your IUD can be removed by a healthcare professional, and your fertility returns to normal quickly. This flexibility is a huge advantage for many people, and your fertility returns to normal quickly. It's reassuring to know that you have control over your reproductive health and can make decisions that fit your life. It's like having the best of both worlds: effective contraception and the flexibility to change your mind. With all these benefits, it's no wonder IUDs are becoming the go-to choice for so many people. And if you're considering a more permanent solution, stay tuned for our next video, where we dive into permanent birth control methods.